All right, man. Jim Jones rouse up the sneaker community. Let's read what he got to say. Um, I think it's very interesting. There was one comment that I really didn't really like in there, but about Negro culture in America. Even if a statement, most of a statement is true, or they gonna make any statement, it's gonna have some niggerometry in there, some ignorancy in there. But Jim Jones claims sneakers culture was started by drug dealers. Um, you can make a case that it really was popularized by rappers too. Run DMC popularized sneakers and stuff too. You got to understand, drug dealers didn't have the visibility nationwide as rappers did. You can make the case that the rappers really helped drive it as well. So, let's see. There's somebody who want to be young too. In Jim Jones' opinion, most basketball sneakers are no longer fashionable. He claimed that the impact other sneaker companies. He also addresses so-called sneakerheads who don't appreciate the culture. Similarly, I be watching all these weird dudes doing sneaker shows and sneaker reviews. Never had the hustle to get a pair. They don't know the risk and thrill. Most of them never had a pair of Jordans when they came out. They only bought retro. So at the end of the day, you see how they always putting in ignorant statements. This is why black people can never progress in America. All these weird sneakerheads. Let me see. Appreciate it. I'm watching all these weird dudes doing sneaker shows. And sneaker never had the hustle to get a pair. At the end of the day, to know the risk, to thrill factor. At the end of the day, dog, I don't think that got to do with shit to do with shit about this argument. Just because I didn't have to sell drugs to get a pair of Jordans, so I should be weird. Like, dude, you're weird. You risking your life for a pair of fucking Jordans, not to make sure your kid's good, not to buy a house, not to take the mom out the hood. Part of your risk to reward factor was selling drugs. Right? Was selling drugs to get a pair of sneakers. You was willing to go to jail to get a pair of sneakers. That just sounds dumb as fuck in itself. I've had to work to get sneakers. I ain't had to sell no drugs. I bought Jordans when they first came out. All type of Jordans when they first came out. So at the end of the day, what nobody saying, oh, your daddy sold drugs to get this Jordan, to your mama did it. Like, nigga, you had them. So his inquiry quote was, who made Nike, Reebok fly before that, Puma and Adidas? So I guess he's saying before Puma and Adidas, that was with Run DMC with the Adidas. He said Michael Jordan made them, but the drug dealers made me want to buy them. That's your environment. That's not everybody's, okay, the drug dealers want me want to buy them. I mean, nowadays, most basketball sneakers are not fashionable anymore, while a lot of sneaker companies are losing right now. Yes, they have no creativity. I agree with that. I'm watching all these weird dudes doing sneaker shows and sneaker reviews. They weird, but nigga, you watching. Never had the hustle to get a pair, and I'm not part of that culture. They don't know the risk, the thrill factor. Most of them never had a pair of Jordans that came out. They only bought retro, and that might be true. I had them when they came out. Flu games, I mean, you name them. Most pairs I had. I had some of the team Jordans. I remember I had Zirconis when they came out. I had Iversons. I had the gloves. The black and white was my favorite Nike shoe of all time. I mean, we can go on and on and on and on, about it. But this is one ignorant ass nigga right here. That's what we all can agree with. Oh yeah, the drug dealers made me want to buy the shoes, and so they had to. Okay, that's your experience. That doesn't mean they made it hot in every market. Some people might say, "Damn, Michael Jordan so fucking hard, dog. Like, I want a pair because of Mike." Some people said that. Now some people might have said it because they seen drug dealers. But you do know every neighborhood don't have drug dealers around America. A lot of these white boys that bought them in the suburbs, they didn't have drug dealers say, oh man, they may looked at the rappers wearing them, back in the day. And some of us that lived in the trenches might seen the drug dealers wearing them. That ain't why I wanted them. I didn't want them. My mom wanted me to have them. I can give a fuck less about a shoe unless it was a shoe that I see my favorite player, Iverson or Kevin Garnett, wearing. That's pretty much about it as a kid. That's it. You know, but you know, but in some situations, this is true. They say this is the majority of situation for sneakers. I believe is a bit ignorant. You know, in New York, they probably made them hot. That's they think that's the end all be all of the world. You know, you know what I'm saying, bro? So yeah, I mean, but it's some truth to that statement. Other than they don't know the risk. He, like I said before, this is a 40-year-old man that's still trying to be a young nigga out here, trying to be young, still trying to rap, still trying to you know, be that ninja. This nigga 40 trying to live like he 20 something, bro. Nigga, go sit your old ass down. I'll say this: he is getting better as a rapper, but I ain't trying to hear no 45-year-old rapper. Real spill. I ain't trying to hear no 45-year-old rapper. Let's keeping it funky. Keeping it all the way funky. So, but that's my opinion on it. My humble opinion. But there's some truth to it. Um everybody's experience is a little different. That's what you got to remember. Everybody's experience a little bit different. Everybody's experience is a little bit different. Don't forget that. Everybody's experience in this shit is a little bit different. So we can sit here, go back and forth about this, that, and the third, but everybody's experience is a little bit different when it come to this life shit. It's a little bit different. So yeah. But it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link inscription. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.